Yes, man, Santa is real. Think about it, bro. This dude is out there flying reindeer and delivering presents to every kid in the world. It's wild, man. Neil,
Okay, Joe, let's dissect this with a little logic. Santa would have to visit roughly 1.8 billion children in one night. To do this, he'd need to travel at around 650 miles per second. That's faster than any object man has ever created. The sheer energy output required for such a feat would incinerate his sleigh, his reindeer, and frankly, Santa himself. Scientifically, Joe, this just isn't
but
possible.
what if he's got some kind of crazy tech, like quantum physics or something we haven't discovered yet? I mean, dude, think about wormholes.
Okay, Joe, let's be honest here. Santa Claus is a social construct. This is what happens when Western civilization, rooted in Judeo-Christian values, tries to teach children about generosity. But what does the left do? They distort it. Santa is now a tool for consumerism and for liberals to push their agenda. But believing he's literally real, that's absurd. It's like saying the Easter Bunny votes Democrat.
Wait. What agenda are you talking about? Are you saying Santa's political?
Of course, let me break it down. The concept of Santa rewards kids not based on merit, but on subjective notions of nice. This undermines hard work, and don't even get me started on the redistribution of wealth. He takes from rich kids and gives toys to poor kids. Classic Marxism.
Joe, let's go back to physics here. Forget politics for a second. Even if Santa could travel that fast, where would he store the toys? The volume of toys alone would require a sleigh bigger than the International Space Station. And the reindeer? They'd have to be a completely unknown species capable of surviving the extreme temperatures of the upper atmosphere. And even if we allow for magic as an explanation, it would contradict every law of thermodynamics. Joe, it's just not plausible.
But what if, like, magic is real? Maybe we just don't understand it yet. You ever tried DMT, Neil? I'm telling you, it opens up possibilities, man.
Joe, we're getting sidetracked. Magic isn't real. What's real is the moral decay of society. Kids today are taught entitlement through the Santa myth. They think, oh, if I'm good, I get free stuff. No one is teaching personal responsibility. Santa is basically the welfare state personified. And let's not forget how woke culture is infiltrating Christmas. Pretty soon, Santa will be non-binary. And instead of cookies and milk, we'll have gluten-free quinoa snacks.
Ben, I'm just trying to address the scientific impossibility of Santa, not the socio-political implications.
You guys are overthinking this, man. What if Santa's not just one guy? What if it's like a network of Santas, like a decentralized organization? Imagine a global team of badass Santas working together. Boom, problem solved.
Okay, Joe, I'll humor you. A network of Santas would still face logistical nightmares. Even if we assume, say, 10 million Santas evenly distributed worldwide, they'd still need to visit thousands of homes each in one night. And that doesn't account for time zones, supply chains, or the fact that houses don't even have chimneys anymore. It's like trying to coordinate the delivery of every Amazon package in the world simultaneously. Only worse.
Right, Neil, but let me add something here. The real problem with a network of Santas isn't just logistics, it's economics. How are they funding this operation? Are these Santas taxed? Are they unionized? Who's paying for the toys, Joe? The taxpayers? Because if that's the case, this entire system is socialism disguised as Christmas cheer.
Ben, you're blowing my mind. Maybe Santa is just really good at crypto. Like he mines Bitcoin or something to fund the whole thing. You ever think about that? Santa on the blockchain.
Joe, Santa doesn't need a blockchain because Santa doesn't exist. And even if he did, his crypto mining operation would require an energy output that would melt the North Pole. And then, where's the workshop, Joe? Underwater?
Exactly. And the environmentalists would lose their minds over that. Santa's carbon footprint is destroying the planet. Meanwhile, these same people are fine with subsidizing wind farms that kill birds.
Oh my God, Ben, are you saying Santa would get canceled?
100%. They'd say he's exploiting elves, his sleigh is harmful to reindeer rights, and don't even get me started on the cultural appropriation of Christmas traditions.
This has gone completely off the rails. Joe, Santa is a myth. A fun myth, but still a myth. No amount of blockchain or spirit of Christmas arguments changes the fact that he violates the basic principles of physics, economics, and frankly, common sense.
You guys just don't get it, man. Santa's not about physics or politics or logistics. He's about faith. And I believe, you know why? Because sometimes it's not about what makes sense. It's about what feels right.
Joe, I respect your sentiment, but the universe doesn't care about feelings. It operates on evidence.
And facts. And let's be clear, Santa isn't evidence-based or fact-based. He's a byproduct of Western cultural tradition, and the left will weaponize it to...
All right. Enough with the left already. You guys are a buzzkill. Santa's real. End of story. Let's talk about Bigfoot next. I got some wild stories.